everyone, Zeddy here again today with a bonus video, I guess. I'm not gonna wait till tomorrow because I'm gonna be putting out a video talking about my wish list, or just an open letter to Blizzard, because we have the quest requirement updates, the changes, the hotfix to what we're gonna see improved. I use that in quotations for these increased quests that grant 20% XP, and how this, in my opinion, is just a waste of time. This is just not going to make anybody happy. It's just going to piss everybody off. And I feel like, why not fully revert and then figure out a better system that is not going to enrage your player base? But we're going to go over it. These are patch notes live right now. I'm going to be going live streaming right after this video goes live. So you want to come hang out, twitch.tv/Zeddy, talk about the stupid stuff. We're going to be playing Arena. I'm still working on my weeklies, by the way. But regardless, let's go over the changes. And as always, you enjoy the content on the channel. If you like, ever earn your subscription, hit that sub button down below, give the video a like, it helps us out a lot. So 29.2.1 patch notes, we have a server side hotfix rolling out now. So that's literally right now as I'm recording, so it should be live, I guess, by the time you watch this video, with the weekly quest update, which has the requirements are now as follows. So they have changed multiple of the weekly quests to be slightly easier, but not much. So we have use your hero power 30 times instead of 40. Use play Battlecry cards 75 times instead of 100. Play miniaturize or mini cards 32 instead of 60. So that's almost half as much. You'll note that these are not even half as much. They don't value your time. I'm sorry, they don't. Win games in Tavern Brawl, Arena, or Battlegrounds 10 times instead of 15. Win ranked Hearthstone games 10 times instead of 15. Damage enemy heroes 400. Not changed, so they couldn't even downscale that one. They're like, oh, way too easy, right? Spend 750 mana. Not changed, so rogue players in shambles, they can never accomplish that one. XP granted by the weekly quest is not changing from the new higher amount. Dev comment, to get these changes out as fast as we could, we've put them into the server only hotfix. That means there will be some weirdness where the numbers look unchanged to the client, but function as described above. So your ranked wins quest for instance will read 9 of 15, but get completed after your next win at 10 of 15. We are putting together an additional client-side hotfix to clean up this issue soon. There are also battleground changes. There's armor updates. They fixed a bug where Deathlight weapons were freezing a bunch. Whizbang's rogue deck would not include duels treasures. Note, they removed the idea of duels treasures, which whatever. Battlegrounds fixes, and there was a bug with holidays achievement and other issues. So those are the changes. Does this make anybody happy? No. They're already pissed off. They're already pissed off that they made this change. I feel like I'll show what I tweeted already as this has gone live. Basically just saying, this ain't it, chief. Just revert the changes, and we're already getting likes aplenty. And I just want to see what the replies are. At least they are giving a bigger amount, twice for 23%. But general should be better. I don't know, honestly. This is what I proposed. Increases the requirements of the rewards. So they're happy with it. This really seems like numbers were really bad in the first quarter of the year, so Corpus gave us 2 weeks to boost engagement. Did they give a reason for this change? Change it to play 10 ranked games and all this. So it feels like they introduced the most egregious change possible. Then they got the expected backlash, and then reduced it by a little, and are hoping, you know what, we're happy with that. I'm not. This is not the way to engage your player base. This is not how you get people to play more, by making the game more frustrating to play, by making your quests more annoying to complete. You're making the game a chore. Nobody logs in to play a game of Hearthstone to complete a daily and weekly quest. Like, that's not why you'd ultimately do it. You might by the end of the week want to clear off some dailies in that, but if by the end of the week and you have a ton, you're not even going to bother. And we still think we're at this point where winning 10 games of Battlegrounds, that takes a long time, right? Like, you can re-roll some of these, but all these are going to take a considerable amount of time. For me, as a content creator, totally not a big deal, right? Like, I do all these and then some, probably like double, triple, quadruple, but that's not what these are here for. These are here to engage your more casual, free-to-play players who are not going to be able to complete these. I really feel like it's going to be a struggle or a lot harder, and that's not what you want to be doing. And the Reddit outrage about this is already out there. The cat's out of the bag, and this change is not going to appease people. I'm just going to look right now, live reaction to the Reddit thing, because I can guarantee you there's going to be no positive comments here. Hope people aren't satisfied. They are still terrible. 10 games for those wondering. I don't know, I've been playing since global launch. Bummer. I think 10 games on paper isn't unreasonable, but what there should have been with the first change, double the work for only 20% more XP, isn't matching up. Double the amount of work, not even 25%. Still a big streaming pile of, like, it's not going to be a positive thing. And how does this increase player engagement? If everyone's pissed off, if the existing players are pissed off, some will quit. A lot will say they quit and won't. Some will play less, and there's no positive out of this. This is just a dumb idea by some out-of-touch executive team that doesn't understand that players' time is valuable. It is certainly more valuable than a 20% increase to rewards to a game. It just is. There's a million other games they could be playing instead. You have the privilege, the honor that we choose to play your game, and you shouldn't be seeing it as, oh, they're riding easy. They're completing these weeklies and dailies too easy. We gotta make it harder for them. They're lucky we get to play Hearthstone, you know? It's the other way around. There are so many other ways to make players want to play your game, and it's through the game itself. So I guess a sneak peek of tomorrow's video, we're going to be going over, I'm going to have an open letter, an open video to the Blizzard team of how I feel they should be approaching trying to increase player engagement by doing the same thing of getting 20% more rewards, but through much more valuable means, much more rewarding means to the player that enables them to search and play different modes or come in for different events and get that same beneficial reward, rather than turning Hearthstone into an absolute chore and making it so, you know what, I'll just go do the chores in my kitchen instead. I'll play another game that values my time, because right now it does not feel like they value our time. They see it as a fraction of the worth of what the in-game economy represents, which, by the way, is all make-believe. It's not even real. You set these prices and these gold values. Now you're micromanaging not only that, but our time. There's gotta be a limit. There's gotta be a line drawn. And I feel like this has to be it. I feel like nothing but a full reversion of this system. They can take their 20 XP back. I personally don't care. I see it that they need to fully revert it and put it towards something that actually rewards the player for playing the game in a way that they would like to play, and not by forcing all this crap. And by the way, like, do I want to play 32 miniaturized cards? Probably not, right? Anyways, I'm not happy about it. I'm not thrilled about it, but I'm letting you guys know about it. So yeah, stay tuned for that open letter. Let me know how you feel. Maybe I'm completely out of touch. You guys are fine with the changes, and that's fine, but I feel like people are not going to be satisfied, and I'm right there with you. Anyways, enjoy the video. Please like and subscribe again over twitch.tv/Zeddy. We'll be raging. Anyways, have a great day and stay salty, my friends.